What is up, you guys, and welcome to a new episode of TarrinCraft. Welcome to my new and improved, yeah, you heard it, new and improved storage room. This is my new and improved storage room with all the blocks that I needed to make it look nice. It was so barren and it was all stone. There was actually nothing here. So I made it nice. So when I walk in here, you have a nice input, and the extra, which are not in any filter here, these are just decorated. I mean, I didn't change anything about the system itself. I made a little corner here with all the items that I do not have in my system. I use these blocks a lot. Everything in here, yeah, not so much. This is just a chest full of saplings, and I've got an extra chest here with armor. This one is actually useful, but the rest, not so much. It's all extra blocks, but it looks nice. I have the floor made out of bone blocks, because this, listen. It sounds so good. It sounds very industrial, and I like that about that. I mean, this is kind of industrial, so I thought let's make the floor sound industrial. Today I actually have a packed full day ahead of us, because not only this is what I already did, but we are gonna change that, because we still need to make this one nice. And I tried some designs, and I don't know why, but all my designs are big. They are all too industrial for this little place here. I wanted to go for a little house-ish. And please go away. I'm talking to the camera. Will you? It's so rude. But I didn't want to go with the big buildings like over there. Just wanted to go with a nice touch of what everything else already looks like. So I'm gonna try to do that. It's a little bit later on. I still have some things I need to do, and one of those things is go to the competition in the shopping district, where we held a Halloween competition. Now it's not Halloween anymore, and there's a reason for that. There is a reason why I didn't record anything for the competition on Halloween itself. And that is because, well, only me and Emo made something. It's not much. This is what I made. I had a very nice video, time-lapse, everything, and I like it. His is awesome. Enter if you dare. It's like a haunted mansion. Oh, ow, what? Hello. What's? Keep moving forward. Okay, that's cool. It's like a mini haunted mansion. I love it. It's a very cool design. And well, I just made something. I was gonna go in with some redstone to lift up its tongue and hide something in there, but well, you can see there's a lot of empty spots here. I was hoping more people would join the competition, but people were scared they couldn't compete, or they didn't have time, they weren't home. And there were a lot of reasons why people didn't compete, and that is okay. It was just a fun thing amongst us TarrinCrafters. That is okay, no problem at all. But that means there are two winners. I mean, there are only two people that compete in this competition, but that means there is no third place. So that's 1-2. So I think we're just gonna go 50-50 with the diamond blocks. I have to talk to Email about it, but there were 8 diamonds, 5 diamonds for the first place, 3 diamonds for second place, and 1 diamond. So it's 9 diamonds. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with 8. So it's 4 on 4. 4 on 4 diamond blocks. I think that is reasonable. Now we need to go. We need to go back. To gaming district. Now with the gaming district on its way, it's progressing along very good. It's progressing very good. Has been laid down tons and tons of basalt. It's ridiculous amount of basalt we have right here. There are just double chests on double chests here laid down. It is crazy the amount of work people have been putting into this, but we still have to do a lot more. Let me check if I can pull up a map. There it is. It is still not finished, but I think we're almost halfway there. That is a very good sign, because once we lay down all the basalt, we can start making the mini games. And with those mini games, I have an amazing idea for a mini game. It's a lot of work, a lot of materials, but it's gonna get people addicted to my mini game. So that is what we can. Do we still have basalt? Okay, we still have some, but this was full, then empty, then full, and now it's empty again. It's ridiculous. Emo has been collecting basalt like a crazy dude. We need so much. We need so much. And we got ourselves a G-Man helping with laying all the basalt. All right, so back to my base. We got some things we need to change. Of course, we need to do this building because now it's just a block. But we also need... Ow. We also need to do this. There is just some terraforming we need to do around this building. And we need to tweak the building with some extras and some design. So I think the terraforming is something we have to do. And I think we have time for the interior a little bit. Well, you have to check time we have left. There are just llamas. There was one on the tree last episode, and now there's just a llama here. Where do these llamas come from? Okay, but for this design, I need a lot of blocks. Of course, we need blackstone. I have polished blackstone bricks over here, and we got some normal blackstone over here. But we also have got ourselves a lot of warped planks. I'm gonna make this building like that with the warped planks. And like that, and like it's all over the place. I have the same style for all my buildings, but I don't have enough warped planks. So let me get a shulker box. Let's go to the nether. Let's get some more planks and let's start building this brewery stand automatic. What are we gonna call it? Brewery building? But yeah, let's grab ourselves a shulker box. All right, I think I'm just gonna go with the normal shulker box. It's an empty one, yeah. Ooh, I need some rockets. And when I have my rockets, let's chop down some warp trees. All right, and we're back at our base with enough wood. Now, I didn't continue collecting wood into hours and hours of grinding. But I almost got 4 stacks. Well, it is kind of 4 stacks. And I think this will be more than enough to start my build. And of course, with a full shulker box, with the blackstone. And of course, I've got here some cracked blackstone. We can start building my brewery house. And this is going to be me winging it. I don't have an exact design. So it will be me trying and redoing probably, but I'm gonna time-lapse it, so prepare to be amazed or laughing. Good enough for me. So enjoy this time-lapse. And we're finally done. There it is, guys. This is the building I was going for. It is kind of the same design, but with a little bit of extra depth here on the sides. And of course, here on this side with a little lantern over there, it is just, there's just more things going on than just a building. And I quite like it. There's a small entrance here for me to refill everything I need to refill. I laid down some carpets with lights under them, so nothing will spawn over there. And well, there's nothing much going on in the back, but I think this building overall looks great. I love the blue and the black vibe of it. The only thing we need to do now is get this floor around this building as well. And I think I am very happy with that. The bees are checking out the building as we speak. And with these lanterns sticking out in the front, we have enough here in the front as lighting. So nothing will spawn. But yeah, we need to get more of this floor. And then I think we're done. So let me do that real quick, and then we need to relocate the bees because, well, I can't put flowers on this floor, so let me change it real quick. So I removed the beehives and I changed the ground around it. I laid down a pathway so we can easily move from A to B. I still need to do the lighting, like same as here, a little bit of carpet on it. I didn't do that. I still need to do it. I know. I'll take care of it eventually. And we got a little back door here to the side, of course, where we are gonna refill everything that we need. But with all these bees that I removed, we of course need to find a new spot. Now I thought let's do it over here because we have nothing here. And I think this is gonna be a great spot because I don't need to hear the buzzing all the time. But I thought let's do a fun design. So I was gonna record it and I was like, let's do a time lapse. But I think we already have 2 time lapses. I think that's enough. So let me just design something and show you what I came up with. And there you have it. It's somewhat of a tree. I think it needs a little bit of work. It's not my greatest design, but I think where I'm going, I kind of like it. There's maybe needs to be something up here, and maybe on the side something. I don't know. I'm still kind of designing and working it out, but I kind of like the idea of just a lot of hives here. And of course, I wanted to have more. The tree needs to be higher, and it needs to be in the air. But I thought, well, I don't have that many hives yet. But I think I like this design. It is just something extra. It gives a little bit of life to this area. When you look at this, you're like, what the F is that? But it kind of gives a purpose, and we can get some honey blocks with collecting some honey bottles. It's not really a farm. It's just decoration. These bees are just having a good time with all these flowers surrounding them. So that is a good thing. Now we need to clean up everything that I have laying down here. And we need to get started on my mansion. I need to get that terraforming going on. And that's going to be a lot of work. And terraforming, to be honest, it's not my greatest point. I still need to learn a lot about terraforming. But let me clean up and head over there. Alright, so here we are at the mansion. And I have myself my project box down here. With tons, with enough netherrack and bone meal to terraform this. I'm not gonna terraform this with grass. I'm gonna terraform it with netherrack so we can also make it blue like everything else. I wanted to have it look natural, and then with a little bit of netherrack dripping down, I wanted to have like this natural overhang shape. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna try it, do it, and let's see how it looks. But then again, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take me a few hours to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna time lapse it or that I'm gonna do like before and after. Maybe that's the best way to do it, because well, a few hours of time lapse is kind of a lot, you know, it's kind of a lot. So let me try this and let me get back to you when I have something. What I'm proud of. All right, I did a border around my building with warped mycelium. And you can see it's already looking way and way better than it looked before. And you can see it right there. It's looking amazing. But I also did this. I was a little bit carried away. And I started working on this staircase. And now you can really see how I did the warp mycelium around it. So it's not a big square around my building. Now it's actually looking really... It's actually looking really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. But this is the staircase I was going for. It's one big staircase. And then when you walk up, it goes left or right. And we start up with the slabs here. I don't know if I want to go slabs or immediately with the stairs. I now just did the stairs. And then we go in with the... we went in with the slabs. And then into the stairs. And then going all the way up. And now I did everything the same color. And there's no pillars or whatever. But I'm gonna do the outside and the pillars and everything with blackstone. It's gonna be amazing. I have a picture in my head. But I want to have a pillar under there. Under there and under there. And then some arches going up. On the staircase going up. And I want a big tree here in the middle. Like this hole, I want a big tree, like right there. So I want something that when you look at it, there's like something sticking out of there. It's gonna be huge the moment you walk up here and there's just one big tree going from there right in between. It's gonna be epic. I just need to check out what I need to do with my bridge over here. Because I have a bridge and that, of course, leads under here. It's like... I'm gonna check out how I'm gonna do this. Because the pillars are coming down right here. So I'm thinking about bending the bridge. Going right-sided. So we're gonna bend this bridge a little bit more to this side. So it's gonna be curved down there. I don't know. This is a project for another day. But we are well on our way with this awesome staircase. I was going only for the border. The terraforming around my building. But I got carried away with this. And it's look at this view though. I mean, this is awesome. Now you can walk in instead of only fly in. So with this, I think we have a great start. What I'm gonna do right now is fill it around with a little bit of blackstone. I'm gonna look for a great design because I have no clue what to do with this staircase. And with that, I think we'll just be right back when I have something that I can actually show you guys, instead of me doing a time lapse and failing for like a solid minute of time lapse. So I'll be right back with something amazing. So while I was building this, I was thinking about making the pillars underneath the stairway all the way up. But making these pillars like this, I made it so that it fits the style with a little bit of chains and a little bit of cracked brick. But with this, they're just so much visible. And then on the other side, I started making this wall all the way up. And I think, of course, it needs detail. There's zero detail on there. But I think with this, we have a much more solid structure. And I can make some nice details or encapings in there and some nice lanterns hanging out. But I think this is the way to go. So what we need to do now is get a lot of walls. I have them here, the polished blackstone wall. We need way more of this stuff until we have everything. It is now on 5 stacks, believe it or not, 5 stacks of walls. But we need like 5 more for the other side and a little bit for the back. So it's time to get grinding again and get this. But I'll see when I've done that, because oh man. After a few hours and a few days of designing, I finally did it. Oh, ow. I finally did it. It is done. This is what I came up with. It is all wall on the sides and it is blackstone brick on the edges. And this was actually something that I was not comfortable doing with, because I had no clue what to do, because I don't have a new design for my bridge. So I was like, okay, how do we do this without destroying the bridge? And I just came in with just a little encaving into the wall. I think I'm gonna go in with a nice pillar over there. But now we can just keep the bridge and we can just go underneath it, and I think it works. It needs a little bit more of designing work than just this, but hey, it gets the job done, right? And if you look from above, it is actually very cool design with, well, like I said, no details whatsoever, but it works very good with everything. I don't have to go in with pillars or landscaping, and this works just fine. It looks very grand. It makes everything even bigger. We have a little incaping over here. This is something in between over here, and I think I'm gonna go with some trees or lava. Maybe it's cool to have lava over there. It's also a light source, and it gives the whole building a little bit more of a feeling, an evil feeling, whatever. It's very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I'm gonna go in with some lights on top of these. And I have a few up here and a few down there. And above of these arches, I can go in with some lanterns or a light design of some sort. So this whole thing is lit up because now it's a mob farm. It's a mob farm. Every time I go up here, I need to defeat the creepers from exploding everything. Oh man, but I am very, very happy with this design. I am recording for over a week now, and that is also due to my work and things in my personal life. But I think overall we done a very, very good job of designing this. This thing, I don't know. I think we need to redesign that. It's now a little looking a little bit wonky over there. But this is looking amazing. I like it. Now, of course, we need to go in with a lot of details. We got to go in with the lights, some chains, and some incapings over there. So it is not just a flat wall. But overall, this is amazing. Now, this looks grand. Oh my God, again? I keep falling in. I need to go in with some stuff to protect me. But this is looking cool. This is looking very cool. And now we can actually see how big everything is. I mean, from over there all the way over there, it's just one big... Well, it's actually just for my villagers. It's just actually for my villagers, but it is looking awesome. Now with this, and of course, where we all started this design for my brewery farm, I think it's still working. We didn't have an update. So if we just go in with this, let's make it a little bit longer. And I want this. I have no clue what that does, but I want it. Let's make it. But yeah, this is looking amazing. This still works. And the whole building is just, it's there. It works. I think I'm going with a little bit of a fence here. And some more lighting. Because these creepers in this area are driving me crazy. And I don't want to torch spam everything. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of a fence and more lighting. So this is not just one big mob farm around my base. Now, the next building we're gonna build is in this area. I have no clue what kind of building we're gonna build over here. But we have more than enough space over here. So this area is gonna be a nice farm or something else in this area. So we can really make this whole base of mine a little bit more complete. But yeah, with this work, we're finally done. We're finally done. I'm gonna go in with the details off camera. I'm gonna take my time. It's gonna take me a couple of days, and just in betweens, I'm gonna go in with some designing. I have no clue what to do with this, but I think it's going the right way. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, and of course, as always, stay awesome.